What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out some Sandland. Now, I couldn't quite get 60 on this game, like even if you put it down to low. I basically just kind of did a little beginning intro thing a couple of times real quick while you're chasing the truck. Only spent like a couple minutes on it, but if it couldn't do it there, I was like, well, it can't do it here, can't do it anywhere. So that's when I was like, all right, well, let's just go with 40 FPS, and then we'll just leave the FPS unlocked and see what it can do. So in this video, we'll try 1080p, but it'll probably be the same kind of FPS as the Steam Deck. It might be able to hit 60 here and there, but it'll probably be more hitting like 30 to 40, probably like right around 40 FPS at times. We'll see. And then we'll do that 1080p at high, 900p at medium, and then our usual 720p low. And who knows, maybe the Ally can actually hit 60 on like 720p low. We'll have to wait and see. But in any case, let's stop wasting time, get it hooked up with the capture computer, and let's get started. Alright, first we'll try out some 1080p here on high. And for this game, we'll go through all the different resolutions, graphics settings, just cuz. So we'll start off with 1080p like usual, then we'll do 900p, medium, and then finish it off with some 720p low. But in any case, we've reached the bottom, so let's get into the game, shall we? Alright, here we are in the beginning of the game, just like on the Steam Deck. So let's see what kind of frames it gets. Oh, it does drop out into 33 there, but a lot of people would still consider anything over 30 completely playable. Just because I like 60 all the time doesn't mean everybody's going to. That's why I like going through all the settings when I can. Some people would give up at 60 and be like, oh no, I don't want to run low. I'd rather put things up and just run at 30 or something, you know? But looks like it's time to strike. They think they can, but they can't. Alright, now let's just see how it does in a battle. Definitely drops frames a little bit here. It doesn't stay at a constant 60 in battle. Not at 1080p. That's okay. I wasn't expecting it to. I was just kind of curious. Wanted to get a little bit of battle, you know? Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can launch him at this other guy. Hell yeah, we can. Alright, let's move on. Now it's 900p's turn, so we turned everything down to mid. I might not have wanted to do that resolution scale. That probably makes it not 900p anymore, but it is what it is. That's what I did on the... I think I did that even on the Steam Deck. Or maybe not. I can't really remember, but it is what's done's done. I'll make sure to do the same thing on the little mini PC. Just keep things equal, I guess. Now here we go at the very beginning of the game again, just to keep things easy to compare. So we're doing a lot better on the FPS, but still can't stay at a constant 60 all the time. Though it does a much better job at it now. That's interesting. That gecko just sounds like a bunch of frogs we have around here. Yeah, at least in this part we're getting pretty decent FPS. Staying above 60 so far. But there will be some parts, I'm sure, just like in the beginning, where it'll drop down into the 40s. Or at the very least, under 60. Like that. Yep, see, down to 48. Not the end of the world, though. Oh, I didn't dodge that worth of shit. Alright, anyway, let's do a battle now. Just see what the frames are like. Alright, it didn't super stutter that time when we hit him, so that's at least good. Oh. Oh yeah, I can do that epic trick thing. Nope, we don't. And there we go. You're both toast. And with that, let's go move on to 720p. Alright, so now we're doing 720p with everything on low. So let's see if that's enough to keep us over 60 all the time, no matter what. And let's now get into the game. Here we go. Getting the game once more, but at 720p this time, and we're getting into the 100 FPS, at least in this specific part. But let's see how we do in that one spot that was always dropping FPS. Oh, I think it was right back there. And it only dropped down to 72, so I think we're in the clear here. Now, that's not to say it'll never, ever drop under 60 at all, but there's a lot less of a chance of it happening. Though the game definitely does not look very good like this, all blown up. If I remember correctly, it doesn't look that bad on the actual system, though. I'm sure you could compromise and do like 720p with some low and medium settings. Heck, you might even be able to get away with high textures. Especially if you're like me and have it at 6 gigs of VRAM. But then that doesn't leave a lot of RAM, actual RAM. I think that only leaves like, what, 10 gigs? It's only got 16 gigs, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. If you got 16 gigs, and actually not even quite, because Windows takes up some. So the game can't even get 10. So that's probably why a lot of games have like stutter and all that stuff. I'm very excited to get the Ally X and see if half the stutter problems go away. Because then you'd be able to do a full, even with just 6, you could do a full 8 and still have like 16 gigs. Or close to it. Or just leave it at 6 gigs and always have over 16 gigs of RAM no matter what. Because it's still going to have, you still have to have Windows RAM working against you. The Steam Deck's operating system doesn't use very much RAM, so it can actually make do quite easily with the 16. That it only does 7 or 800p, so it doesn't need a lot of VRAM for that resolution. I think it's standard at 6, actually. Could be wrong, it might only be 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. Oh, they are on the run. But let's move on to the battle here instead. Aw, damn truck was in the way. I wanted to throw him at his friend over there, but it didn't let me this time. And there we go. Now we can go ahead and see what it looks like at 720p on camera. Alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now.
もっともっと人間が増えてからでも遅くないさ。じゃないとあいつら絶滅しちまうから。人間がいなくなってみろ。つまらないぞ俺たち魔物はさ。
何してんの？
水だ。やるよ。持ってけ。あ
りがと
う。世の末だな。悪魔の王子ともあろうお方が人間に水をくれてやるなんて。
俺たち魔物がいいことしたらおしまいだよ。
うるせえ。成長したらいじめてやるんだよ。
The Demon Village.
王子、スライムのやつが死にかけてます。うっかり日差しの今ならまだ間に合うかもしれません。水を持って行ってやってください。
いいけどどこにいるんだよ。
ポルターと一緒だったそうなので、あの岩場の上ですな。
まためんどくさいところに。
No. Of course not.
そうそう。水が欲しそうなものがいたら、そやつらにも渡してやってくだされ。
お前、自分の仕事を俺に押し付けてない？
そんなことありませんぞ。わしは他にやることがあるのです。
はあ、まあいいや、行ってくる。さて、めんどくさいけど行ってやるか。
Alright. Well, off we go.
Yeah!
王子、今度里の外に行くお願
い。もう限界。
大丈夫かよ。ほら、水持ってきてやったぞ。
助かった。水をの。
ほどほどにしとけよ。
気をつける。そうだ、俺にこれあげるね。
喉が水。
There we go.
おい、大丈夫か？
おお。
奴らに水を回し。もうちょっとたくさん人間から水を奪っとくかな。そうしてくれると助かるぜ。礼をし。ほったほっ。
Ooh, that was a big stutter.
よっしゃほったほっしゃ。
Some people in the Steam comments
ほった
were saying it had shader compilation stutters, so that's probably what that is.
どうよ助かりそうか。
まあなんとかなるんじゃね。
There we go, he's not dead after all. And with that, why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Sandland on the Asus Ally. And it did a pretty damn good job at 720p, and it looked kind of like crap all blown up screen recorded, but as usual, it doesn't really look that bad with the, just on the screen itself. Now me, I'd probably turn a couple things up, because with a game like that, I just want like 60. I don't need the full 120. That'd be nice, but we still weren't even hitting that even on all low at 720, so might as well just lock it to like 60 and just pull a couple things up. Like the textures can probably be high or at least medium since we're only in, and I'd leave it at probably 720p. That seemed to be the best for frame rate, and you can just turn a couple settings up that way and it'll still look really good on this screen. So that's what I would do if I was going to play solely on the Ally. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. It's time to move on to the mini PC next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.